Hey everyone, in this video I'll be showing you 3 important techniques you should be incorporating into your cane profiling routine so as to increase consistency from piece to piece, save wear on your profiler blade, and help you prevent unnecessary cracking when forming tubes. So, are you ready for this? It's morphin' time! Brontosaurus! Now, this video is of course for those bassoonists out there who profile their own cane. I should also say that this advice is not specific to any profiling machine. This is relevant to everyone. So if you like this video and other videos on this channel, then don't forget to hit the subscribe button and make sure that notifications are on so that you can find your way back for the next one. While we might buy our first profiling machine because we wish to save money from buying gouge-shaped and profile cane over the long run, we do have to remember that we always want to produce the most high-quality cane ourselves at all times. And this means that we cannot take for granted that we always must select the highest quality pieces for profiling and throw away the rest.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
We also must always take care to center and secure the cane on the barrel in an exact fashion. And finally, that the profiling machine itself is maintained properly. You should have someone sharpen your blade frequently. Of course, this depends on how much cane you profile, but as a rule of thumb, I would say that we should sharpen our profiler blades 4 times a year. The 2 best ways to squeeze as much life from your profiler blade are to always shape your cane with a straight shaper before profiling, and to sand down the profiling area of the cane with extremely coarse sandpaper while it's secured to the barrel just before profiling. Obviously, the shaping issue isn't so simple because most North Americans, while they tend to use straight shapers, Europeans don't. They use fold-over shapers. And there's also a certain flexibility which comes with the fold-over shaper. It allows you to modify the shape and so on. So this advice isn't necessarily applicable to everyone. If you are shaping cane with a straight shaper though, shape the cane when it's dry and then soak it before profiling. If you shape wet cane, you will create minor variations in the dimensions due to shrinkage. As cane density is not consistent from piece to piece, by shaping dry cane, you eliminate a variable in your reed design. Sanding down the blade of the cane before profiling is an excellent way to extend the life of your profiler blade. As the top 2 layers of the cane are the hardest, taking them away with sandpaper is a cheap and hassle-free solution. Now, things may get a little messy, but we wouldn't be making our own reeds if we were clean freaks, would we? My suggestion would be to do this while the cane is clamped to the profiler barrel, as it becomes much more easy to handle and the cane is secured tightly and supported from the gouge side so that any amount of pressure from the sanding will not split the cane. Finally, the last technique which will help you become more consistent in your own cane production is cleaning the collar. Many experienced reed makers and teachers will tell you that the tube of the reed must meet the blade at a 90-degree angle. This is what's called the collar. Almost all profilers are not built to perform this function. If the collar is left without being cleaned, it increases the likelihood of a crack in the tube, extending past the collar and into the blade, which 90% of the time makes the reed unusable. Some of you are bound to say now, Andrew, I use cracked reeds all the time and they work very well. Well, good for you. Some machines have a scoring tool built in which help mark the collar, but only the Reed Machines profiler from the Netherlands can actually finish the collar correctly. I don't actually own this machine, so if you want to see how it works, you'll have to find a video of the collar cutting function yourself in order to see it. In any case, those of us who don't have this machine have to complete this task by hand. And this is where my tip comes in. After the profiling is complete, take the barrel of the profiler into your hands and clean the collar while the cane is still clamped to it. This virtually eliminates any risk of the cane slipping and causing you to accidentally cut yourself. But more importantly, when the collar work is done, run the cane one more time through the profiler, and you'll find that the profiler will finish any unevenness to the area that you left by hand. Your cane will not only look much more pro, but you will have put your hands at less of a risk of being cut, and your tubes will crack less often when you form them. So I hope that this video is helpful to you. If you want to see more info on reed making from me, you can visit the bassoons.ch Facebook page, which is linked below, and you can watch over 30 live streams I've done in the past 2 years on reed making topics. And don't forget to please consider supporting my online work by becoming a patron via Patreon or by making an order for reeds or cane at bassoons.ch. Thanks for watching, and take it easy. Bye-bye.